Kids, we're looking at 2.8 Newton's method still, and I just wanted to send this by you real quick to use the calculator to be able to solve it. So say we have a problem like determine the value of square root of 7 to 3 decimal places. We can use Newton's method with the function f of x is equal to x squared minus 7. We want to find the zeros, essentially, of the equation x squared minus 7. So finding those solutions, that would give us the value for square root of 7 then, okay? So we take our calculator and we put in y1 is equal to x squared minus 7, y2 is 2x, or it's the derivative of y1. Sometimes we want to do that if we have a lot to type in for y2. All right, so then y1, in order to get y1, we'd hit alpha trace 1, y2 is alpha trace 2, and then we're going to need to use the a and s function of the calculator, so that's going to be your second key, and then your minus in parentheses is the negative, and that's down at the bottom row of your calculator buttons, okay? So now I'm going to go right to the calculator, and you can see that I have y1 and y2 in here. So there's my functions. And then I'm going to second quit. I'm going to go to the home screen, okay? Now, I already started typing on this, but I'm going to go, let me delete that, okay? So, and delete. And so now what I did is I put 2 in there, right? Now I want to use that answer again. 2 is my initial guess. So I'm going to hit second negative, right? Minus, then I'm going to hit alpha, and yours is alpha trace, right? Alpha trace 1, but I'm going to hit alpha, and I want to get my y1 in there. But then I'm going to say y1 of 2, but I don't want to say 2. I want to say a and s, because I already have that answer. So I'm going to do second a and s, put a parentheses around it. Then I'm going to divide by y2 of that same a and s, which is 2 here, in this step at least. So I'm going to hit y2, so I'm going to hit alpha, and yours is alpha trace, alpha, I'm going to hit y2, and then I'm going to put the answer in there, so it's going to be second a and s. And then we're all set up. That's Newton's method, where I'm going to hit enter now, and I got 2.75 for my answer for my first iteration, my first approximation. Now, the neat thing about this is, remember, we want to find the square root of 7. That's not quite it, but let's see what happens. You see how you have it programmed. When you hit enter again on your calculator, oh, that's the next 2. I hit 1 too many. So I started 2.75, then it went to 2.6477. And then the next one is 2.6457. Okay, that was 3 iterations, right? Now hit enter again, and your calculator is operating on the instruction. It's going to take the answer and it's going to calculate the next approximation. Say you went it to 3 decimal places. You see the convergence already with the 3 decimal places, actually 4 at that point, but hit enter again. And the more that you do this, you begin to see now you've got what, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 digit approximation where it converges. The more you hit this, if you iterate, you're going to see it stabilizes at that 9 digits. You see, hit enter again, it's going to stay there. Okay, so I thought this was really cool to do, and yet I didn't have enough time to set it up for you today, but I thought maybe you could go over this in tonight's while you're doing tonight's homework. All right, you guys take care and have a good night, and this is Alanator out.